Is there even a difference? What it do, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Today we need to have a serious conversation. Stop wasting your money on these plasticky feeling new releases that gets creased whenever you look at them.
Stop it. Get some help.
So today we're talking real leather, real history, and the distinct look of that vintage pair. Isn't that beautiful?
It's alright.
Today I'm putting you on to the vintage sneakers you actually need to know about. Now, what constitutes a vintage pair? In the vintage space, if it's 20 years or older, it's considered a vintage pair. That is what we are going to talk about today. Those 20 years old or older pairs that you may or may not know about already. And a few that you need to hunt down before prices spike, which always happens. So, the gateway. Even I don't have this. We all know it. We all heard of it. The 1985 Jordan 1. Yes, I know that's not even, it's not need to know because everybody already knows about that. And yes, the prices are insane through the roof right now. That's why you need to look at the 1994 version as well. People sleep on these. The leather quality of the 94 Chicagos and the breads are still miles away from what we have right now. Plus, the shape is closer to the OG and the way they age. Just look at this bread and the Chicago. What more else can you ask? If you want that vintage aesthetic without selling your car or putting out rent for the month, the 94s are for you. Okay, enough of that Chicago. There are a lot in these eras that you actually have to know about. Like the pair I have right here. This is the Nike Penetrator. Yes, that is the name. I got these for roughly $40. $40. And you don't really need a Jordan 1 if you're not into that. But if you are into sneakers and into the vintage aesthetic, a lot of shoes are like this. Speaking of, one, the 70s Blazers that you can get for roughly around the same amount. You got the Nike Team Conventions, you got the Nike Conventions. And moving off of Nike, you have the Converse Weapon, you have the Converse Pro Leather. There are a lot of sneakers from that era. And to be honest, they all kind of look similar. You can even throw in the rivalries. You can even throw in the forums, superstars, pro models. These are a lot of choices that you can search up on eBay right now. Next up, there were two pairs that I didn't mention in that time that you need to know about. Now, if you really want to stand out from every other person wearing those Crocs, those Panda Dunks, you need to look at the Nike Terminator or the Nike Vandal. These silhouettes scream 80s. Yes, there are a lot of Nikes here, but to be honest with you, they really ran the 80s. Them and Converse. They look incredible with baggy denim, which is really in right now. And the best part about these is you can find them for an absolute steal compared to the Jordan 1 Chicagos or the Jordan 1 85s. It's that heavy lifestyle look that you need, and this will really fit your vibe perfectly if you really are into that vintage aesthetic. I could go on and on and on about vintage sneakers from the 80s, the 70s, the 50s, the Chuck Taylors from the 50s. But let's keep this video to a minimum for now. If you really want a part 2, comment down below and like the video. Help me out. Subscribe. 97% of my viewers aren't subscribed to me. So let me know in the comment section if you really want a part 2 of these vintage shoes. Now lastly, number 3, the future classic is what I call this. Let's talk about the 2000s. The silver era box SBs or the blue era boxes, early SBs, or even the Air Force Ones before 2005. They really had a different vibe to them. They had the different shape, the different materials. The shape of the toe of an old Air Force is really what you're looking for here. It's completely different. It's sleek, not boxy like bricks. I don't know if it's just me. If you wear an Air Force One that you buy right now, it creases easily and it feels like a brick. Pause. These are the pair that are technically vintage right now, which is kind of sad because that's the year I was born, 2000. Damn, I'm old, bro. What? And if you see these dunks compared to the normal dunks right now, the general releases, wow, it's just different. I don't know what to tell you. I've had a lot of different dunks from the 2000s. I had a 2003 Bronco. I had a lot of pairs from the 2000s, basically. I even have a 2007 St. John right here. And as you can see, that's just different. So if you find a clean pair on eBay or the Japanese auction sites that I do, scoop them up real quick. See for yourself the difference of the Dunks or the Air Force Ones before. One thing I want to mention here, don't be afraid of a little wear and tear, a little yellowing. In fact, we want that. A lot of you guys ask me about sole swaps or cleaning up your pairs. To be honest with you, buying a beat up 1985 pair and restoring them is really satisfying. It's like a rite of passage, if you will. It connects you more to the shoe. It gives you more history with that shoe, even if you did not own that shoe prior or you're not the first owner of that shoe. It ties you up to them. Pun was not intended, but it just worked out like that. At the end of the day, even if you don't like old sneakers and you just wanna rock the new ones, wear what you like, but still respect the history of those sneakers. In my personal opinion, if we didn't have that 85 Chicago or the 85 Jordan 1, we wouldn't have the sneaker culture right now as we know it. I'll just leave this off with you guys. The hunt is half the fun. Whether it's digging off the crates of your local thrift shops or searching on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, that's where the real story lies. So I want to know from you guys, what is your ultimate vintage grail? Is it the 85 Chicago like me? Or a vintage 85 Dunk as well? Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more vintage hauls and vintage content like this one. If you want to know how to find these vintage sneakers for cheap, watch this playlist right here where I tackle Japanese auction sites. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.